Ladies and gentlemen, keep that clapter going. Here he comes. Our next comedian is Brice Naylor. Let's go. Brice.
I'm going for Robert Hawkins, everybody. Keep it going for Robert Hawkins. You did great. Yeah. When I was in junior high, I was the manager for the boys basketball team. Now, when you're the manager, you don't have to be there for the pregame talk or anything like that. You just have to keep stats. So we had an away game one night. When the boys' teams have an away game, they use the girls' locker room. So, and the way these locker rooms are set up is you go into you walk in first room, and that's where the bench is. That's where the coach was giving his pregame talk to the team. Through a big open doorway with no door on it, there's the next room. It's where the bathroom stalls are and the sinks. I'm in there wandering around. I was, 13 years old. And I see these dispensers on the wall next to the sink for napkins and tampons for 50 cents each. And I'm not getting it. And one of my friends, whose name was Chris, was on the team. Coach is right in the middle of his talk, and I bounce in there and I go, "Hey, Chris!" The coach is looking at me like, and everybody staring at me, of course. And I go, "Why would somebody want to go in there and pay 50 cents for a napkin when they can just go to the concession stand and get a whole bunch for free?" I've since learned what those things are for. He didn't even finish his talk. He couldn't breathe. He was laughing so hard. I'm not from here. I'm from the country. I've had to learn some things about city manners. Like, for example, a friend and I recently went to a casino here and went to the steakhouse. Now, it's a pretty nice steakhouse. I mean, the fellow that makes steaks at Golden Corral would really have to be on top of his game to keep up with this place. And we go in there. It's later at night. It's a small dining room to begin with. And there's only 2 or 3 tables with people at them, so it's pretty quiet. Waiter comes out and says, "It's just me and my buddy." Says, "Can I get you gentlemen started off with anything to drink, perhaps some wine?" I never really have been too big into wine. I do kind of like that white shit. Looked at my buddy like, "Hey, man, where you going?" Excuse me. I was talking to a friend of mine the other day. He's, allergy season. He's into outdoors, so he likes his space. He said, "Yeah, man, me and my, y'all heard of those tiny homes? Miniature homes are the size of an envelope." I said, "We're looking into one of them tiny homes, keep our expenses down." I said, "A tiny home?" "Yeah, man, you're looking into a tiny home." He's like, "Yeah." I said, "They're 150 square feet. I'm like, for God's sakes, man, when you get out of bed in the morning, you have to be careful not to step in the toilet. Crazy. Speaking of which, bear with me. Have you ever tried to go into Taco Bell and try to find something on the menu that won't destroy your underwear? It's a fair question. They're just not there. It's like trying to find a Hillary Clinton email. They're just not there. People just make you scratch your head sometimes. Like whenever I watch what are you thinking? Whenever I watch a DVD, I use the subtitles. And if you go to the subtitle menu on a DVD, it lets you choose the language that you want the subtitles in. And I kid you not, and I quote this, "English for the deaf and hearing impaired." I'm like, no kidding, you sure they're not for the blind? Whatever. A couple weeks ago, I had to cancel a debit card. Website, appreciate that. Beat me out back after. This website that I had an account on to buy things through, model train website, somebody hacked into it. And I canceled the debit card just to be safe. And before my new one came in, I had to book a hotel room. A lot of hotel rooms won't let you book without a card on file, so I called the desk to see if I could pay with cash. And the guy said, "Sir, I can't take cash over the phone." I was actually going to send it to you with my carrier pigeon. Would that work? My time's not quite up, but I'm done. Thank you, guys.